Hello students, today we are going to discuss one important topic of database management system, that is the data models. So today's lecture we will discuss what is data model, what is the importance of data models, types of data model. In types of data model we will discuss about the hierarchical model, network model, relational model, object oriented data model, object relational model. So first of all, what is data model? The first question which comes in our mind, that is, what is data model? So model is a representation or perception of a reality. For example, a map of a city. The map of a city you can consider as a model of your complete original city. So in same concept, we can say a data model is a collection of concepts that can be used to represent the structure of a database in a simple way. So if you are using a data model, then it means you are using a lot of concepts so that you can describe a database easily. It provides a way to describe the design of a database at the physical level, logical level, and your view level. And it is a collection of conceptual tools for describing a data model. So first of all, there is a data. There must be a data. Otherwise, there is a no meaning of data models. Second one is your data relationship. If you have two sets of data, then there must be a relationship between both data sets. Third one is your data semantics. Data semantics means if you are storing any data, then there must be that data must be meaningful. So last one is your data constant. Data constant means if you are storing a data in a particular column, like let's take an example, age. So age must be an integer. So this is a type of constant which you have applied on your table, that age must be an integer type. So data constant basically facilitate to the table to store the similar type of data. So what is the importance of data data models? First one is your simple and graphical representation. With the help of data model, you can simply represent of your database. Yes. Second one is your communication tool. It is a with the help of data model, you can better understand of your complete database. Facilitates good database design. If you are going to design a database, then data model will help you a lot. It organizes data and hides the complexity. With the help of data model, you can easily organize your data and easily you can hide the complexity of your database. It improves understanding of your organization. With the help of data model, you can better understand of your organization structure so that you can design a good database. Now there is a two types of data models. First one is your record-based data model, and second one is your object-based data model. In a record-based data model, we have three types of model. First one is your hierarchical model, second one is your network model, and your relational model. Most important, relational model. In an object-based data model, there are two types of model. First one is your object-oriented model, and second one is your object relational model. So now we are going to discuss about the record-based data model. In a record-based data model, we can store a data in a form of records. Okay. So there is a first type of record-based data model, that is the hierarchical model. It is a data model in which data is arranged in a hierarchical tree at ABES. For example, a college management system. There is a tree which is showing in the figure. There is a college which having two parts. Just a minute. Yes. There is a college having two parts, means department and your infrastructure. Department further divided into three parts, means course, teachers and students. Means department have a courses, department have a teachers, department have a students. Now further you can divide course into theory and labs. So if you see this figure, then you can understand there is a college. This is called at the root, and further the rest of the records are called as the child. Okay. Hierarchical model. In this model, data is stored in the form of records, which are collection of fields. Means there is a record and each record have the fields. With the help of fields, you can describe a single record. The first node of the tree is called as the root node, as I told earlier. Root node in the previous example, a college is the root node. When data needs to be retrieved, then the whole tree is traversed starting from the root node. Okay, so this is little bit complexity of this hierarchical data model. If you are going to access one data element, then you have to traverse the whole tree from root to that particular element which you want to access. This model can represent only one-to-many relationship. This is another limitation of this model, that it supports only one-to-many relationships. This can be understand with the help of next slide. In this slide, you can see there is a course, teacher and student. Okay, so in this figure you can see course offered by teachers. Similarly, course attended by a student. So in this figure you can see course attended by student and course offered by teachers. So this is one, and this is many case. Means this is called as the one-to-many association. So with the help of this figure, you can answer both the questions. Who is teaching a particular course? You can answer this question easily. Similarly, who has registered in a particular course? Means students who have registered in a particular course, you can answer this question also. But you cannot answer these following questions. These are the limitation of this model. Means what are the courses being offered by a faculty? What are the courses being attended by a student? Whom are the students being taught by a faculty? Whom are the faculty teaching our students? So these are such type of questions which cannot be answered by this model. So this is the limitation of this model. You can understand. So there are few advantages and disadvantages of this model. Like it is a simple. This is the advantage of this model. It is very simple, and data integrity due to this model is following child parents relationship. So each node is associated to their parent node. So here data integrity is also ensures. Data security, this is the first model which ensures the data security also. Efficiency, it is much efficient because all child nodes are associated with their parents node. So disadvantages, a child record cannot be created if it is not linked to any parent record. Means you cannot create directly a child node. You have to link that child node to some other parent node. Many-to-many relationships are not supported. Redundancy results in a data inconsistency. Means simple, there is a redundancy in this model. So if anywhere a redundancy is existed, then always inconsistency comes. This model also not supported the data manipulation language and also not supported to the data definition language. Poor flexibility means you cannot easily add any node to the model. So this is not much flexible. A second one is your network model. Network model replaces the hierarchical tree that I see in our last model with a graph. Okay, so in simple words, you can say a network model supports the graph and hierarchical model supports the tree. Network model allows many-to-many relationships. This model uses a circular linked list to implement the graphs. So with the help of linked list, circular linked list, you can implement graph easily. A child node in a network model can have more than one parent's record. This is another important point of this network model, that a single node in the network model can have more than one parent records. With this feature, this model supports many-to-many relationships. So in this figure, we can see teacher offers courses offered by teachers. Similarly, course attended by students, student attends the courses, teachers teaches the student, and teachers taught by, or you can say student taught by a teacher. So there is a records, course, teacher and student, and there is a relationship offered by, attended by, taught by, offers, attends, teachers. So in this figure, we can answer few questions like what are the courses being offered by a faculty? You can easily answer this question. What are the courses being attended by a student? Because we have a relationship, that's why we can answer these questions. Similarly, whom are the students being taught by a faculty? Whom are the faculty teaching our students? All these questions are answered only because of we have a relationship like offered by, attended by, taught by, offers, attends, and teaches. All these relationships help us to answer these questions. Some of the popular network databases are Integrated Data Stores, IDS, IDMS, Integrated Database Management System, Reimer Database Management System, Turbo Image, UNIVAC, DMS 1100. So these are the few important database management systems which supports the network model. Now come to the next, that is the advantages of database network model. Conceptually, conceptual simplicity. It is a very simple model. Again, as a hierarchical model, it is also a simple model. Capability to handle more relationships types. You can contrast this network model from the hierarchical model. That hierarchical model, this network model supports more data types, more relationship types compared to the hierarchical model. So you can store a different type of data in this network model. Ease of the data access, you can access easily data in the network model. Data integrity, similarly we can say there is a data, there is a parents child relationships. That's why every child must be associated to some parents, so data integrity also ensures. Disadvantage is implementation complexity. Implementation complexity means it is a little bit complex to implement. Absence of structural independence. It is a important point. Means network model is uh, data independence exists in the network model, but structural independence is lacking. So, what is the meaning of structural independence? Structural independence means you cannot change structure of your database. So, if you want to update a structure of a database, then you must shut down all database or uh, the disadvantages of the network model. It is not easy to implement. So we can say implementation is complex. Second point is the absence of the structural independence. Structural independence means it is very hard to modify a structure of your database because there is a sequence of access of your data. Means every child is associated to their parents. So it is very hard to modify the structure of your database. Even network model is supports to the data independence, but it is absence of structural independence. Next point is any changes like updation, deletion, insertion is very complex in the network model. So next one is your relational model. This model I will discuss into the next lecture. Till then, thank you. Thank you so much.